Email live at tsn1150.ca or tweet at tsn1150.
Hit it.
Hi, welcome back. Let's do this thing. It's take two. Before we do, the NHLPA just tweeting out right now that the NHLPA has filed an appeal with the NHL on behalf of one Dennis Weidman following today's suspension. Denis Weidman? That's where it's going. Dennis Weidman has filed his appeal officially, so look forward to a little bit of litigation coming your way sooner rather than later. Let's get into it. It is Take Two. It's the hottest topics of the day. We debate, and you determine a winner at the end of it all. Christian McCaffrey, unbelievable player for Stanford in college football right now, sent out a picture on his Instagram the other day. It was just a picture taken on his notes. It says, "My advice to the younger generation, enjoy the authenticity of this world. Read a book, ride your bike, go to the park, play in the backyard, or build a fort. Do something with your friends that will spur your imagination. I'm telling you right now, you will not regret it in the future. I feel like there's too many people with their eyes glued to a screen while there's so much to see around them. Put your phones down. I know it's ironic I'm writing this on a phone, but I feel like this message needs to be heard. Enjoy the world and the people in it, especially around your family and friends, because I promise you that it's a way better experience when you do." My question is, if you're an NFL scout or general manager, does this make you like Christian McCaffrey more or less? Because he's like, yeah, don't stare at a screen. Don't watch film. Don't need to do all that. Just enjoy life. Just enjoy your work. And I get it because he's really good talent. So whatever he's doing is working for him. But I feel like a scout might look at that pessimistically and be like, I kind of want you to stare at a screen a lot.
Yeah.
Does this make you like him or hate him?
As a scout?
Yeah, or as a GM,
I don't care.
An evaluator.
As a fan, I'm like, hey, stop preaching. Come on. Like, honestly, I like how we pointed out the irony that, yes, I know that I'm writing this on a phone.
Yeah.
This message needs to be heard. By who? By you? By a backup quarterback in Kansas City?
What?
Where is he? Christian McCaffrey? Am I getting my names confused?
Who do you think Christian McCaffrey is?
Oh, I've confused with AJ. What's his face?
Oh, AJ McCarron?
AJ McCarron.
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness.
No,
That's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry I don't follow college football religiously. This is honestly... Anyway, so who is this guy? I don't even know who this is.
He's the star running back at Stanford that's going to win the Heisman next year.
Oh, well, forget him. AJ McCarron, that's the guy.
Shout out AJ McCarron.
Either way, stop preaching. I don't even know who he is. Why do I care?
Hijack.
Worst
You hijacked.
Take Two question ever.
Hijack the segment.
This was that was the worst Take Two question
Roger
ever.
Federer had arthroscopic knee surgery to repair a torn meniscus.
Twitter's going nuts.
That came out last night. He will miss his next two tournaments. Hopefully they are not going to lead into the French Open, which is, of course, the next major before Wimbledon and the U.S. Open. He had a really, really good Australian Open. He looked fresh. He looked healthy. But the injury did happen while he was in Australia. The question is, how much longer can the greatest tennis player I've ever really seen last? Because I'm starting to worry about his longevity. He's been a guy, I think, a lot like Peyton Manning that's lasted longer than a lot of us realized he would. And I just don't know how much longer this dream, this fantasy of him playing forever can last for me at this point. How much longer do you think he lasts?
You know what? I don't know why he still wants to play. That's the one thing that bothers me.
Why not?
Because
he can still dominate the young guns.
He's still getting a couple 100,000 a tournament. So there's that. But like, you're gonna lose to Djokovic or to Murray or, hopefully Milos soon.
Yeah.
I mean, he lost to Milos already.
He did, yeah. The tournament right before the Australian Open, before they got there, and it was I believe the first time that Milos should beat Roger Federer in a true 5-set match.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Double check your.
Yeah, I'd just like to say things and see what happens.
At least you're not getting him confused with Ferrer, the other guy. Another guy with a similar name. Just retire. It's fine. Nobody, honestly, I think nobody's going to yell at him for staying longer. But even Nadal right now. Nadal got knocked out in the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a clay tournament, which he dominates, but I don't know. I'd be perfectly okay if Roger Federer didn't like the knee injury and said after a major said this is it, or before a major said this is it for me.
I think Roger Federer just enjoys playing tennis way too much. I don't think he'll leave anytime soon. I genuinely just think he's the type of guy that will stay until he is absolutely worn down. Kind of like Kobe. You love the game so much, you're not sure what else you'd really do. Why not stick around and try to find out what you can do at the end of your career as well? Plus, who knows? Maybe he wins a major this year. Too good to play. A girls basketball team in Minnesota has been kicked out of its league because it is too good. The Rogers Area Youth Basketball Association team's players and their families were told Friday that the team was no longer welcome in the Northwest Suburban Basketball League because the players' high skill level. News came just ahead of a weekend 3-on-3 showcase tournament for the high school age teams. Are we supposed to play worse just to make them happy? Team member Tessa McCarthy wondered on Fox 9 News, which first reported the story on Saturday. Coach Jason Hasanka was scheduled to plead his case to officials on Monday. No word if being too good clause was actually existing in the league's handbook or if the organizers are winging it. Question is, when is the last time Louis B was deemed to be too good to do something by another human being? Not by yourself. That's an important
caveat. I said
caveat.
it before the break. Every day I come into this office and people are like, "Hey, what are you doing on the radio?" You should be
Classic Butko. Here we go. Classic Butko. Get ready for it.
You know, I don't want to play this game anymore. I think it's silly.
You got to fight through. But you're better for it.
Yeah, no, I think Christian McCaffrey is too preachy. When was the last time I was told I was too good for something?
To do something.
You know what? It's never happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Canada Day last year. I was in Toronto. I was walking between the Jays
What
game.
a coincidence. You've turned a random question into a humble brag moment.
No. Why? I was in Toronto for Canada Day.
I'm too good for something.
Here's what happened. I was in Toronto for Canada Day. I was walking between the Jays game and the Tragically Hip concert that was being held down at the Molson Amphitheater. And as I'm making my way there, I see a pickup basketball game. I think nothing of it. I'm like, hey, these guys want to play. Turns out the kids involved were much younger than I thought. I played for about 2 minutes, and then they gave me the, hey, old man, maybe get out of here. Maybe don't play with us anymore.
You don't hear get out of here a lot, eh?
No, not much. All right, let's get to the big finish.
Okay, sure.
Come on now.
Oh, wait, that's
Classic
something else.
Oh, Louis.
There you go.
What a day for the kids.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is quitting time.
What did you learn today?
I learned that if you're not 100%, don't play this show. Don't play that game. Also, I know that I learned that Christian McCaffrey... Cafferty?
No, Christian McCaffrey. His dad was Ed McCaffrey, who played for the Denver Broncos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
I don't care about college football.
I know, that's fine. You'll learn.
No, I will not learn.
What I learned today, newly acquired guard John Jordan will be representing the 905 Raps in the NBA D-League Slam Dunk Contest. Interesting to see whether or not they get some run out of him at any point. What you missed, the Detroit Lions are reportedly raising ticket prices for the third straight year. They have no new stadium, they have a decreased payroll, and they're losing a generational talent in Calvin Johnson. Yet they're going to raise prices for the third year in a row. That seems crazy to me. What you need to know, since 2005, 4- and 5-star FBS football recruits going to college have had a 15.6% chance of being drafted to the NFL. Not a high percentage for guys that are very highly ranked coming out of high school. That's kind of questionable to me. Today is National Signing Day. Winners and losers all over the United States today. What to watch tonight? Golden State at Washington in hoops. TSN 4 begins in about an hour. Anytime the Warriors play earlier than 10 p.m. Eastern, I feel obliged to watch. Thanks to our guests, QB legend Russ Jackson and Canadian national women's soccer team midfielder Kaylin Kyle. Twitter and Facebook is at Martian Milton. I'm at TSN_Marsh. Tip-off Thursdays. Martian Milton is in 21 hours. Between now and then, don't forget, for every diss track action, there is an equal and opposite diss track reaction. Cheers, Hamilton.
Now your traffic.